In the last few hours, Maryland Governor Wes Moore offered an update on the work to clear the roads.
Yeah, the governor said Maryland has deployed nearly 3,000 people to treat and plow state roads. He said, you and we need to play our parts as well.
Please stay off the roads. Unless there is an emergency or a reason that you need to be on the roads, please stay off and allow the emergency personnel to be able to ensure that we can get the roads clean and keep them safe for every single Marylander.
Yeah, the governor acknowledged more snow is in the forecast, followed by frigid temperatures. So he said the current state of emergency remains in effect. And, you know, crews across the D.C. area echo what the governor said there. Stay off the roads if you can.
And it really seems like most people have taken that advice. Obviously, we had to come into work as part of the essential workers here. But the plow trucks really made some good progress during the break in the snow that we had earlier. So let's see how the roads are looking now that the snow is starting back up.
Yeah, our Matt Gregory is joining us live tonight from Eco 9 in Leesburg, Virginia. And Matt, what are you seeing?
All right, so guys, I want to start out in a parking lot here and then kind of get onto Leesburg Pike to give you an idea, because the roads out here a little dicey if they're not main roads. Let's take a look. We're going to go, oh, that's me again. All right, so we're going right here. This is coming out of a parking lot here. We're getting onto Leesburg Pike, kind of headed out of Leesburg. And take a look at that. You can see the road right there, pretty covered. Another layer of snow in the last hour and a half or so has come down. It's made the roads a little bit treacherous. And if I want to take you to this above you, you can see that the snow is kind of piling up along the side of the road again. Our side streets, as you can see, there's a man walking by right there. It's not great for walking in either, I'll tell you that much. As you go to the side streets, they're even less plowed here. And this is not a Leesburg indictment by any stretch. This is most of the area looks like that. As you can see, the parking lot's headed in, pretty well covered. We're seeing a few plow trucks come in handling those parking lots, but for the most part, this is what we saw on our way out here. Remember, we were in Fairfax earlier, so then we started heading out this way. We saw 28 had some parts of it that were pretty well plowed, and other parts that looked a lot like this, right, with little snow covered. And now we're kind of following the trails and tracks of other cars to make sure we maintain traction. So as you can see, even within the last hour, anything that's been plowed is starting to come back over. And I really think that that's what school officials across from Virginia were seeing. And we're starting to get, as you saw, some of those cancellations already for tomorrow, because even as you're getting these main roads, they have to be plowed again and again and again. And then as we get to the back roads, those have to be plowed probably for the first time in hours. And, you know, like, look at this over here. So I'll kind of turn the camera. That's one of our many fascinating features of Eco 9. It's this camera that does 360 degrees. Look at all those parking lots. You see, I'll even zoom in a little for you. You can see how covered those roads are. That's pretty much what the neighborhood streets look like. And as we come up here to Plaza Street, we're actually going to turn right again. And what we'll end up seeing is, yeah, more of these covered roads. Wes, my photographer, taking this very easy, driving very slowly, and we expect to see this the next couple hours as the snow continues to pile back up. And then, you know, like Topper's been talking about, those temperatures going to drop, and even things that have melted will start to freeze again. Look at this. This is a snow-covered parkway right here. It actually looks worse in person than it does on camera. You can see there's probably about 3 or 4 inches of snow covering this. Some folks walking up and down this. I want to know what their story is and what they're doing today. But, you know, as you start to come uphill, if you put your foot on the accelerator, you can feel the wheels slip just a bit. So, again, treacherous no matter what folks are kind of showing you there. And as you look across all these parking lots, yeah, all covered just like that. So that's what we're seeing along the roadways. One last shot of Plaza Street here as we continue on down another covered road. Yeah, this is more reason why kids aren't going to be in school today out in this direction. One thing you really need to stay up with us on, especially in the morning, is you know, cancellations, delays, anything like that. But we're really going to see, I think, a lot more cancellations here in Northern Virginia as the snow continues to come down and crews try to fight with the snow that's already on the ground with this new layer that's coming in this evening. But for now, in Eco 9, traveling around Loudoun County, I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you.
Yeah, 5:38 on a Monday. It's good seeing very few cars out there as well.
It sure is. And you know what? Those trucks need all the area they can get to really get down and get those streets clear. So thank you, Matt. And thank you to Wes, too.
All right. So